Hey there, folks. I'm Joe Crawford of artlog.com. Pretty much every day I go to CSSBattle.dev, do the daily target, and record myself doing it. Let's do that now. Oh, are these letters? Oh, no. Well, that's something. All right, what do we got? We got shapes. We got shapes like crazy. One element, two element, zero elements. I believe this is two paragraph tags. And the A, or the thing with the curved top, is the more specific one. So let's make some things. Okay, so what I want to do is set the margins for the I. Okay, so yeah, okay. So the I comes first is how I'm going to do this. And so here's what I'm going to do that. This needs to be, this has got a linear gradient as its background. And that is black to transparent to this color. Okay, let's push this down. 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is. The height is 200. Nope, it's 160. Yep. We're going to push the margins in, and then we're going to say translate 40 pixels. 40, 50, 60, 70, 22. All right. So it needs to be wider, so 10. And so that makes this, what, 82? Something like that. So that this is, see where I'm going. We have this very specific sizing going on, right? All right. And I do think this is too wide. So we need, like, what, 72? And then we move this over again. 4, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. That's it. Let's set some color stop. 30 pixels. 0. Maybe it's 40 pixels. 0, 50 pixels. 0. Nope. This should be 60. Okay. So that's the eye. And what I've done is I'm using the minimal margins, right? This is the thing that I've done. And then using a translate to move it over. So when I make the second one, P plus P, I'm going to see what I can share, even though this is a pretty different figure. So I'm going to do border, solid, that for the second one. Border width, I suspect, is what? 40 pixels? 40 pixels, so 40, 40, 0. I'm going to add negative margins to the first one, minus 100. Yeah, that was 100, 2, 3, 2, 20, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30, 30. And that translate is minus 40 pixels, something like that. I'm going to need a width, aren't I? Or I need different margins. Yeah, I need different margins. Margin. Well, I'm going to do the same numbers again. 170, 172, and then 1 minus, just do a 0. So we need to decrease this by, what, 80? Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. So that makes this 90. Okay. And semicolon. There it is. Kind of right and kind of goofy. So 100. 110, 20, 30. There it is. Oh, we like it. We like it. So we've made kind of some shapes here. Probably there's less shared here than really justifies how I'm doing it, but I don't care. Border, radius, 1 inch, 1 inch, 0, 0. Our height needs to be different. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20. And then this background is a good deal different. Well, it's not that different, really. It's actually got a little bit in common. Oh, well. I'm trying to see how I can share these things. And ultimately, I just need to solve the pixels. So let's solve the pixels. Background, linear gradient, and that's going to be transparent, like 40 pixels. And then the dark color, 0, 80 pixels, and then transparent again, like that. And that's it. Yeah, so that did it. I believe that'll be a 100% match. And we can stop there if we want to. Yeah, that's 100% match. Not very efficient, right? We had a lot of code. Doesn't make me super happy about that. The core thing that's easier to do with borders is this particular shape, right? That's really the part that we care about the most in terms of difficulty. So that's a minification, and I did the unit replace, and that's not a bad score. Do we want to do this another way? Do we? Kind of. So if we were to do that, how would we do it? Is the question. The thing I find myself wondering is if we use the nested template and did all backgrounds, how hard is that? Can we do it? Let's find out. So we get rid of the, oh yeah, we can do the margins. Set this color here. All right, let's push margins in. 3, 4, 5. Great. 62. Yeah, 62, 70, 80, 90, 2. Okay. So we now have parts of this. So let's do the radial gradient first. Radial gradient 1Q transparent, 1Q at 50%, 100%. So it's just the top part of the circle we want. So transparent, and then that inner radius is probably what, 20 pixels. Transparent, and then the yellow 0, 60 pixels, and then transparent. All right, and then we need to move it around, don't we? Minus 100 pixels, minus 80 pixels. So too far over on the X. 5, 6, minus 4. There it is. And then a little higher up, 9, 100. Oh, that's going to work great. Okay, so that's the radial gradient. Let's do the rest of the yellow. Why not? Linear gradient, 90 degrees. The yellow color, 40 pixels. Transparent, 0. Okay, and we're going to put it at the bottom corner, so that'll be, well, depends on what size we need to set. Actually, if we set a 0, so we just need to do position, or do position and width. So we do 0. I'm going to start with 0, 0, and then say this is 80 pixels wide. Boom. And then I'm going to push it down. And then I'm going to say change the repeat. The repeat is just on the x-axis. So now I pushed it down too much. 4, 5. There you go. I think that's a little further down, maybe. How about 55? Yeah, that looks okay. Oh, So there's our tricky bit. The first tricky bit is, I think we're a little not enough. 50. Oh, that's 60, 55, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. That could be right. That could be all right. All right. And then the background color we've got here is we need to fill all of that in. Is there a thing that we can do to do that efficiently? I find myself wanting to draw on my favorite, which is the conic gradient. So we'll see that as C. And we'll call, and so C is going to be, what's C going to be? C is going to be conic gradient, don't forget semicolon, it's at 40 pixels by 40 pixels. It's this color, 25%, and transparent. And let's just put it exactly where it is. 140, 50, 60. Is that right? Yeah, that's fine. So that's the first one. And then the second one, R dash dash C, we just need to move around. Well, not just. This is tricky. Minus 100 pixels, and then down 60 pixels. There we go. We're moving that around a little bit. A little more further over, 110, 120. A little further down, 7, 8, and submit. So that is 4 gradients, 2 of which are a repeat. That's not too bad. So that's using the body element and the HTML element. Minify, unit replace. Let's get out of here. 2 ways, 12 minutes, 100% match each time. I don't think this is a better score. Oh, it didn't like that. Oh, and I wasn't even looking. See, again, rushing. Okay, so part of the minification code broke this. Which chunk of the code is broken? Let's fix it. Radial gradient 1Q at 50%, 100%. Oh, look at that, undefined. That's interesting. We're going to call that a bug. That is a bad bug. Yeah, that's a particularly bad bug that I need to fix in my code. That is a surprising bug. I'll have to watch this video back and see what I need to do to fix my unit replacement. My unit replacement code is not bad, but apparently it's not always good. And that is a better score. So, all right, we'll end there on a mixed bag solutions, but a fun one. Not a huge fan of AI. I don't believe you've seen me use any AI in any of these videos. I've been doing this for 700 hours worth or whatever it is. And no, I don't use any AI generative tools to solve these. Not that I have anything particularly against it, but it's against the spirit of the thing for me. Like this is for me and for my exploration and learning of CSS. And I would like to learn myself and make mistakes and be a human being. But I could let the computers write code, but I I don't need that. I mean, how does that doesn't necessarily help me. What I've seen of the output of computers to do CSS is it tends to be a little on the heavy side. I don't want to rant too much here, and it's not a good use of the time. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Go make a web page. Go make a web page. Make a web page yourself. It's fun. It's learnable. All right. Get out of here. Bye.